I assume we're gonna find the right evidence through Phoenix or Eldoon. About damn time, Phoenix! June 16, Hickfield Clinic. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo! I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright! Tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of... 7 years ago... 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes. He was only 17 years at the time. Years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the fortune attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? He did use forged evidence. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But, I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. I should be acting out these lines a lot better than I have, but I'm just reading them off with voices. I should be acting them out. Well, that doesn't help me. Go down the line with evidence, I suppose. That wouldn't help me at all. Oh, so this would lead you to guilty party. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce the... You make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Knock yourself out. Oh, now that's new! And we found these, too. They're truesies. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder. Why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? That'll teach me to show off my evidence to Mr. Wright. That's it for that. Moving out. Did that really progress us at all, though? All that did was give us a conversation, unless there's something new somewhere else. Look at that leaf again? Okay. Ah! Okay, that's the print. Yeah, okay. A print? Yeah, well, we already talked about that. What about the print for this thing? There's no killer footprint here. That's what I find weird. There's no footprint of the murder guy, the murdered there, the victim, the murdered guy. Do this again. No, sorry, no idea. Too bad. I wonder what it is. Something's familiar about that smooth surface. So smooth it's almost slippery. Well, if you think of something, I'm all ears. All right, let's look around all the maps. There's got to be something that could have a leaf on the bottom of it, I guess. Slipper? What about that slipper from before? Let's look at the slipper. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? There it is! Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected. Let's pick them up. There it is. Alright, we got the slippers. She said they were slippery. God, son of a... Yep, there it is. There it is. We found it! We found it! It's freaking slippers. Right there. Paint. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's with this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck on the bottom of the wearer, stepped into some yellow paint. The outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ugh, I got paint on my hand! Apollo? I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Well, you know, you might think it's mustard. This. There you go. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? Look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint, except for... See, right there. Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them? The Mirandas Clinic? Ah, that does it! Now we can go to the clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. It's the victim's, victim's slippers, obviously, because he's the only one else there. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved. Or that... Why is she just standing there eating? Detective Sky? I have a favor to ask? What? Can you get us access into the Mirandas clinic? The police won't let us in? They say the murder and the clinic are not connected? And it's off limits until we prove they are? Could be able to do something for you, yes? Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe print. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Yay! Right, Mirandas Clinic, here comes justice! Here comes justice! I got a little Phoenixy on that voice for a second. To the clinique! We're gonna find something doctory for Eldoon too, yep. Hey, you two again. When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have. What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Kick it. Let's go in there. Kick down the door. Mirandas Clinic. What the hell? Slippers right there. June 16, Mirandas Clinic reception. Huh? Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. Oh, right there. It's Alita. It's gotta be Alita. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived, like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Yeah, right here. Let's get cracking, Apollo. These gotta be Alita's shoes. They have to be. So she's the killer. There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Mirandas. You'd think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. Now this patient or visitor isn't still here. Why'd they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these, just in case. Sandals! Please tell me they have her name on them. The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but efficient. But effective. Take a look. They gotta have her name on them. Cute women's sandals. Feet print! Right there. Do feet prints have fingerprints? I have no idea. Hey, Apollo, you think this is... Huh, this could be a toe print. We can get a print off this. Let's try it out. Do we have people's feet prints on record? Dusted. Oh, I gotta blow on it. How do I blow again? Cookies! There you go. Bananarama! A lot of Bananarama. Is it this? Moo? Nope. Okay, it is this. Okay, it is this. Wrong headphones. Boo! Apparently I gotta do more. Moo! 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 There we go. It's this headphones. For some reason it's hooked up to this instead of that. Oh yeah, because then I couldn't have them both at the same time, could I? Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe. But wait, I mean it's great, but we got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print. It seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice. Yeah, good idea. Now, before we do that, Yoshi wants us to... we can't examine the fish. We cannot examine the fish. Bowls! Look at these bowls. They're from Eldoon's noodles. They're Mr. Salty's. Then I think we figured out something. I think we have. Mr. Eldoon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Jersey. A raging clue. These must be the slippers for the patients at the clinic. The same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. Paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in a trash can? Trash can. Here's what I'm thinking. Alita did the kill. He took his keys, took his car, did the whole hit and run. No, it couldn't have been. The hit and run happened before the murder. The hit and run happens first. No, I don't get it. What were they doing at a scene of the hit and run? The order of this procedure, the order of everything that happened, I'm a little murky on at the moment. The car had to be there for the dude to put the panties in. And after he did that, he went and saw the murder. But what if it's... But why? The only thing I can think of right now is the cart was already there. Dude gets murdered. He takes his car, drives, and hits Phoenix, breaks the mirror on him, comes back to there. But how much you get the paint on her? Comes back there, comes back to the miraculous, comes back to the Kataki family, knows she has the slippers on, and she throws them away because she steps in paint at some point. And the dude's already been murdered, and he's just laying on the noodle thing, on the noodle rickshaw thing. When the other dude threatened him, he's already dead. Another gunshot goes off because of her, making him think he killed him. I don't know. It's still confusing. Let's go see Sky. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science? You can all the time. Next, you have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Yeah, that. Alright. Save. Go with the print. Present toe! Just give her the sandals? These sandals? Oh, these sandals? That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is to sample the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn? But yes. I think I just might actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? Flippers. I did say toe print sample, didn't I? Where exactly is the toe print on this evidence? Oops! Stormy skies! Ahead! Try again, scientifically this time if you would. Toe print, right. Must there be a toe print? I'm sorry, I don't have the evidence, apparently. One second. Check this. There's gotta be a way to see toe print. There we go! We had to do this earlier. Boop. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a fingerprint? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular... I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence. Do it. Dusting, 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 dusting. Alright, let's sing a song. Is this the right button? Yep. The best around. I'm gonna keep you down to the best around. I gotta do a lot more, apparently. There we go. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe. Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her, get some expert advice. I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert. She's pretty smug about it, though. Here we go. Got one right here. This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for? Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or, do you already know? I can't say, not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. But now we have to go find her. We have to go find Alita. Yep, okay, June 16th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to? Excuse me? Both detainees are currently in question to corroborate their accounts. Apollo Stickler and Walkie, both of them? I pity the questioner. I guess we'll be back then. How are we supposed to see Alita? Like, maybe there's something written by someone about who took these? Nope, nothing there. Here? Ah, crap. I don't know. I have no clue where to go at this point. pair of sandals in a deserted clinic. It's a little scary when you stop to think about it. How did the lady go home without her sandals? Maybe her operation here was to add wings and she flew away home? Oh, I've heard of those. Surgical enhancements, right? Surgical enhancements are for a different part of the body, and I was kidding. Well, that doesn't help me. Tree? We go over here? Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? I don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Don't. Oh! What? Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door! Someone's in there! Look, let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in! They left through that window! Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now. That must be your experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check their room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. He's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Someone done spilled the drinks. Check the safe. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Here we know. 7-9. Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7-9. Wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. You know, this was really crappy in Life is Strange. I've got just the thing. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's try. I did, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. Oh, fingerprints. Ah! When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? By the way, with this paranoia, I push everything. Anytime I go to a keypad, I touch every single number because of this. So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Paranoia. So let's dust it for prints. There we go. Now we do this. Ole, 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 ole. There we go. 7-9 and the other 2. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Jesus, they gotta rub that off before someone comes. Look at 7 and 9. There are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. They're not gonna get in trouble for this? Come save. It's Q5 or 5-2. Q 50% chance! And we get it wrong. 50% chance that we get it wrong. It's a cat. Is that a camera or a gun? Oh no, that's a bullet! It opened! That's a bullet! Someone was shooting at the doctor. This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Oh, it adds to the court record. Wow, it's all smushed. That was one tough safe. You know, it looks kind of yummy. Huh? Like ice cream. Caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. Is that all there is? Yeah, that's all there is, probably. Look at the gato. Money cat. Oh, the file. Safe box. Other papers. It's just the file. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here, too, with it. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak. Oh, Eldoon. The names are easy enough to read. Licked by patient. It says Walkie-Talkie. Oh, this is Walkie, or our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Mirandas. Ah! What is it, Apollo? Look here, where it says who followed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Why is it Tialita now? Alita Tialita, I think that's a mistake there, is Waki's fiance. That's one Eda too many, Apollo. Okay, that was on purpose. Okay. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? Was her plan to marry him and then he dies of the bullet? Was that her plan? She's covering it up. She's trying to cover it up by killing that guy? By killing Maractus? Was that her plan? How should I know? Though I guess it means that she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before. That's how they met at work. They met when he got shot. That's what happened. I'm sure she had her reasons. So, Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. She had access to Rocky Itaki's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. Apollo? He was thinking it, by the way, which means she can read his mind. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? You know damn well who could do that. Pull out. That might have been all that mattered, so let's go. All this knocking things down and they gently put down the freaking vase, by the way. The pack. Show her a bullet. Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. Trucy, wait! What? This bullet was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet. Oh, right, we can use this in the trial tomorrow. Do I have to repeat myself every time? If we go in and talk behind someone's back, do it so quietly? Sorry, bitch, I mean... Oh, we're gonna go to Phoenix's doctor place to see if we can get them to do it, but they won't. Then we go see Eldoon. That's my guess. We're about to hit 2 hours, jeez. Nah, that didn't work out. You want to look at a bullet, sir? That didn't work out either. Maybe we're supposed to search for more things in that office. Let's go over there again. Let's check the collect. There's got to be more to examine in there. That's the reason why. Like, we haven't called it in yet, so we got to keep examining. A lamp. Kind of expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't you mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. Why is it standing on the floor like that then? Oh, because it's weird. I should have examined it. Hey, look at the cord. Huh? There's a red splotch on the part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. That's what I need to look for, is this lamp. Okay. Look at this. Books and papers are scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. And the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup. It's dry. But the messy one wasn't a burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. That was during the murder. So we needed that clue. We needed that clue. Alright. We needed that raging clue. The window is ajar. That must be how big our burglars escaped. That must be how our burglar escaped. I don't know how big. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here. Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month at least myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. these things. Whoa, what are those? The wall's covered with beakers. Eek! Something's moving inside one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't... Oh. It's a goldfish. Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Or are they just like goldfish, buddy? What the hell? This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. But why look under a potted plant? Maybe they're looking for the key to the safe. I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to the safe? Maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. This is getting nowhere fast. Okay, now I believe we got everything, so scum safe. And let's go around. You can probably finally see Eldoon now. We don't see Eldoon, we're not done yet. Crap. There's more? The bulb is broken. It won't turn on. Oh, how's it broken? Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself. Eek! Yeah, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. My finger! Ack, you're bleeding, let me see that. Wait. Magic blood, Tiki. Gotcha. Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my co-workers injuring themselves on the evidence. The splotch. Gotta zoom in. There we go. This cord runs to the lamp. It has a red stain on it. Gotta wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on my magic ropes. Alright, okay. I assume we're supposed to go back to that freaking room and see where that would go. Nope, nothing new there. There's obviously something I'm missing and I don't know what. What about this? Nope, same thing. Just show her this, see if she can react to it without us getting in trouble on it. Hey, could you take a look at this lamp? The bulb's broken? Right, strange, isn't it? Really? I break bulbs all the time? My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over? Not too bright, huh? Oh my god, ouch! I still think it's kind of odd. Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. No, same thing with the bullet, okay. Detention? Finally! Alright, here we go. June 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. You always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Oh, he sweats right there. He's sweating. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Guilty verdict. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience. You feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Your father. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to lead the mob. Over my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real and being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, That's the day Alita and I start the next generation of Kentucky family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. Ask about the sandals. Wonky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. There it is. She got mad little feet. Mad. So cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah. I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Ugh. Updated. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Wonky. It's yours. Hey, look. I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Huh? You lures do your homework. So you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic, Sue. Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Tell me! Tell me! Walk in, Alita. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Mirandas clinic? That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. He was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangsta style, that's what she said. What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. You said it real quiet like, on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So that was the proposal? You know it, and oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, babe. Bye. About that off. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. Health checkup. Trying to figure out a detail here. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said. Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet that checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled out after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Yeah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Yo, let's leave. I assume we can talk to Eldoon now. Get a scum save real quick. Dooney! Here we go! June 16, Eldoon's house. Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Juicy Doll? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, okay. Apollo, show what we found. Apollo's gonna show you. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor after all. I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. I'm trying to sniffle here. Not worried, it's just... Mr. Eldoon. Talk? Okay, so we have to present. Okay. Present! Thingy! This one. Don't know about the lamp and the bullet. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why the sudden sense, Mr. Eldoon? What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. Chart belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD! ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Ugh. It's a noodle wig! Ah! Oh my god, it is a bowl of noodles! Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. He is Tony Stark. But a doucher. What more douchey? Well, according to this chart, this Wakakataki fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that the bullet's stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet's snug as a bug right next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc could be eager to fiddle with. You mean? It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician. Oh my god, don't say that! I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. He is Iron Man! I'd give him another half a year tops. That's why she wanted to marry him, for his money. But Waki's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an open operating table. Great. Just great. Doctor's dilemma. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. In emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair. Despair? About the only thing he could do was sew the boy back up. Wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Katakis? You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Waki's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. Dude should have gotten the hell out of town. And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. Got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened. Oh, that's the plan. That's just horrible. He left Waki to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gang turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate a Waki, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So Waki... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right, this operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is, she knew. She knew about Waki's condition and guaranteed. Ah. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. She knew her patient was in serious danger. You'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? To be continued! Oh! Oh, that's the spot, huh? Alright. That was 2 hours plus. I thought we still had to talk to Alita Tiala. So she's the killer and she was covering it up. She wanted to marry in and just, you know, get a fortune out of it, I guess. She'd be married to the mob for a short while. The dude's dead. Probably make sure she's pregnant so she can stay in the family. And now she's got the heir to the family, and she's gonna make money. Set for life. That is the theory, though. Is that really what it is? Who knows? But for now, that right there is the game. I had fun watching, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time when it's time for the trial.